The Earth's climate is changing at a quicker rate than any other time in our civilization's history, owing mostly to human activity. Global climate change has already had a wide range of consequences in every region of the country, as well as in many sectors of the economy that are likely to expand in the next decades. Researchers from all across the world have documented rises in temperature at the Earth's surface as well as in the atmosphere and oceans in tens of thousands of investigations. Many other components of the global climate change are also shifting. Human activities are the principal cause of climate change in the industrial age, particularly emissions of heat-trapping greenhouse gases from fossil fuels combustion, deforestation, and land use change. Today, we are experiencing the causes of climate change. Among these are drought, flood, air quality, and deforestation. As a concerned citizen, together with my group, we had decided to do a research about the impact of climate change, and after a thorough research, we made an action plan to help our community become environmentally friendly. So good day, I am Dinglasa, and on behalf of my team, I will be presenting our findings and action plan. Droughts can be produced by a variety of variables, some of which are natural, some of which are linked to human-induced climate change, and others which are caused by a variety of human activities. With growing drought risk and unsustainable groundwater usage habits, longer-term initiatives to minimize susceptibility and build resilience to more frequent, severe, and longer-lasting drought conditions are required. We should first, enhance regional water supply and usage monitoring and measurement. Second, sources of surface and groundwater pollution that restrict the availability of clean water should be targeted. For example, overuse of fertilizers and pesticides. Third, increase the amount of water that is recycled and reused, such as by capturing and reusing stormwater, greywater, and wastewater. And fourth, the infrastructure that makes up our water systems, such as reservoirs and conveyance canal, has to be updated.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to...
During the past years, Cabasalan experienced flooding just like what happened last May 14, 2021, when a heavy rain spawned by Tropical Storm Krising triggered widespread flooding in Zamboanga Peninsula. Many areas in our community were affected like Barangay Bunker. The damage was huge. Many houses were damaged, the schools, and even the churches. People were terrified by the sudden increase of the rainwater, which caused floods in most areas. In some areas, the water level reached the roof of their houses, and many people were stranded for the meantime, and luckily they were eventually rescued. With growing flood risk, longer-term initiatives to minimize susceptibility and build resilience to more frequent, severe, and long-lasting flood conditions are required. We should first train people about the disaster risk reduction by helping them spot early warning signs and facilitating communication with their communities to ensure efficient and timely evacuations and support. Second, educate individuals on how to establish more climate-resilient farming methods. Third, people in places where flooding is common should learn to build agricultural strategies that are more flexible or can survive the effects of flooding. And fourth, to lessen the impact of floods, the government should collaborate with citizens, plant mangroves, and support a watershed program, for example, to guard against flooding by lowering the force of oncoming waves and storm surges.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles.
We emit carbon dioxide when we burn fossil fuels like coal and gas or CO2. CO2 accumulates in the atmosphere, causing the Earth's temperature to rise, similar to how a blanket traps heat. Many interrelated systems in our environment are disrupted by the extra trapped heat. Climate change may have an impact on human health by making our air unfit to breathe. Early intervention has the greatest health advantages, whether it is to reduce future climate change impacts or to treat the health implications of climate change that are already occurring. it makes sense to put resources towards developing the best climate, health adaptation, and preparedness programs possible. We should first discourage people to burn their garbage, especially plastic materials. Burning waste is hazardous to both your health and the environment. Second, encourage people to use local garbage and recycling services. Third, encourage people to reduce their waste. And fourth, energy efficiency and conservation. It is critical to generate renewable energy, but it is also critical to limit our energy consumption by adopting responsible practices and employing more energy efficient gadgets.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than.
For decades, deforestation has been a problem, resulting in catastrophic extinction of species and biodiversity. While governments and non-governmental organizations have worked hard to keep it under control, there has never been a genuine purpose or sense of urgency to act until now. As worried citizens, many people wonder about what they can do to stop deforestation. And despite what you might think, avoiding paper and wood-based products won't help stop deforestation. So what are our proposed actions to help stop or reduce deforestation? And fourth, let's stand with the indigenous people. Indigenous people lived in the forest for thousands of years. There is much evidence demonstrating native people's rights to various traditional territories as well as places where self-determination is safeguarded and recognized. Forest is an important component of their culture. And that ends my presentation regarding climate change and how to eradicate its causes. As a previous member of Youth for Environment in Schools organization, I stand by the saying, humans cannot live without Mother Earth, but Mother Earth can survive without humans. Once again, this is Dinglasa, and let us always make choices for environment, nature, and people, and do so vocally.